Music Connection Magazine, thank you for having me, and it's been an honor. Thank you.
Cool. Yeah. All right, so we are here with world's famous freestyle explosion artist, Connie. Thanks for rocking with us at Music Connection Magazine.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
Yes, yes. So you're in Long Beach here today.
Love it.
Tell us about tomorrow.
Tomorrow it's Thunder Studios. I'm going to be performing along with Shamis and the Tempries, I believe, and it's sold out. So it's going to be a nice concert.
Nice.
Can't wait. Yeah.
Dope. Sounds dope. So let's take it back a little bit.
Yeah.
Started, I believe, is in Miami, Florida?
Miami, Florida.
Okay.
Yeah. That's since I was about 7 years old.
Okay.
I had this passion, and that passion was to sing.
Cool.
And but it's Miami, and back in the day, there weren't any studios, there weren't anything.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, I have this dream, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. I'm gonna have to move to New York or LA. So as I just grew, got older and reached junior high, I was in drama class,
Mm-hmm.
then in choir class,
Okay.
and because I was a bit shy. So I'm like, well, let me get into, drama and just be a little clown there. And then, I'll lose some of that shyness. And sure enough, it worked.
Okay. Okay.
So then after that, I went to college. And it was during my first year or second year of college is when there was, my brother was the one that had a friend. And they were both looking for someone to go and audition for a producer.
Okay.
And I didn't know who this producer was, and my brother insisted on, hey, go audition. I'm like, yeah, I had been burnt already. So I'm like, yeah, I don't know, it's okay. And he goes, no. And then by the third time, I'm like, okay, well, who is this producer? He goes, oh, it's the executive producer of Casey and the Sunshine Band. I'm like, what? Henry Stone. I'm like, oh, I'll go audition.
Right.
I'll go audition.
Right.
And believe it or not, I auditioned for Funky Little Beat. It was rough, but it didn't have all the, little tweaks that it has now. But I remember sitting in the lobby. I was waiting for Amos, who is the producer and the actual songwriter. And I was waiting for him, and he was playing this song in the background, and I'm like, that's a cool song. And then he calls me in, and I start talking to him, and I said, that song you were just playing, I love that song. And he's like, really? Well, that might be the song you're going to be singing. And I'm like, what? And I'm like, that's awesome. I thought that was like a song for like Madonna or something. Mm-hmm. It jammed, and I'm like, damn. And I had no idea that after 40 years of my professional career, I'm still performing. And the people just adore it. They adore the music. They adore the songs. 20-year-olds, 17-year-olds know the lyrics to almost all the songs in my album, the Connie album. And it's a wonderful feeling.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So was that your first time, like, going in the studio or auditioning? First time?
Yeah. When I had to go record, the first song that I recorded professionally in the studio was Funky Little Beat.
Wow. So it's like meant to be.
So when you hear it,
Yeah.
just understand that.
Right.
I had no clue that was going to become what it became. It just blew up. It blew up in Miami first because it was first released in Miami. And in actual R&B radio station was the first to play it, and then everyone else followed.
Wow.
And then it went into some of the New York area, and then when it reached California,
Right.
that sucker blew up.
Right.
It blew up, and then right after that was Rock Me.
Right.
That one blew up as well.
Okay.
So I am totally in love with my California people. They're the ones that made Funky Little Beat,
Mm-hmm.
the whole Connie album,
Right.
and my profession. It's because of them. It's due to them. So
That's good to know.
tip my hat off.
Being here from California.
Absolutely.
That's cool.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Loyal.
Yep.
The most loyal fans you could ever have.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Oh, so you said it's been 40 years plus. Wow.
40 years.
Still looking young.
Thank you.
Definitely. Definitely. Wow. Okay.
You got brownies for that.
No, for sure. Wow. So again, post-COVID, so things been picking back up. Like you mentioned today, you
Insane.
got four calls.
Insane.
Tell us about that.
I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I love it. All of us freestyle artists are getting these calls.
Right.
And it's constant. Go here, go there. I'm like, yeah, of course. So we're enjoying it.
Mm-hmm.
And more than anything, I enjoy seeing the people so excited, having so much fun.
Right.
After all all that stuff with the COVID and you can't go out and
Right.
you can't party.
Right.
To see them party and have a great time,
Right.
to me, that's the best gift that I can get, that I get, and that I can give
Right.
as well.
Definitely.
So it's super cool. I love what I do.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of young people out there, and this is one thing I did want to talk to you about, is that there's a lot of young people, and in this world, there's a lot of people that discourage you.
Mm-hmm.
But I believe that since you're little, like I did, your passion.
Mm-hmm.
It could be law, it could be medicine, it could be entertainment, whatever it is. You know it because you just get this excitement
Mm-hmm.
when you talk about it or you're around it.
Right.
Don't let anyone discourage you. I'm here to tell you that if I was able to live this life and enjoy my gift and give it to other people to enjoy, you guys can too. Don't let anyone discourage you, because it may not be quick, but with time, it'll happen.
Right.
It'll
For
happen.
sure.
It'll
So-
manifest.
Did you have like some discouragement along the way?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think we all do.
We all do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just persevering.
You don't feel appreciated. There's times when there's so many different things. You want a song, and then they rearrange it, or they do something that you didn't expect,
Mm-hmm.
and it's disappointing.
Right.
But there's great things too
For sure.
that come out of it, like life.
Right.
There's good things and bad things, and
Right.
you just have to roll with it. Roll with the
That's it.
punches.
Roll with the punches.
And that's the
Yeah.
only way to get to where you want to get.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So tell us about like your inspiration coming up. Like who were some of the artists that,
my
helped
goodness.
shape your music?
The list is long.
Okay. Or like the top,
Oh my goodness.
5.
When I was little, I can only tell you what was being played back then in my mom's albums, and that was like, back in the day was Sinatra, and this is the thing. It was Sinatra, Dean Martin, and then you had Celia Cruz in there too.
Okay.
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 Gran Combo. So I had this mix because my mom's Hispanic. My mom's from Ecuador. My dad's Cuban.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
I speak Spanish. Hablo español.
Right.
So this mix, I loved both, la salsa, and I loved, the other music as well. And then as I grew older, then it was, back in the day, it was I obviously Michael Jackson and then Donna Summer. I love her.
Okay.
Diana Ross.
Right.
And I mean, the list goes on and on. Again, there's so many different genres, and I loved so many of them, even the Spanish ones, I love those too. Celia Cruz was one
Right,
of them. My goodness. From the males, Jose Jose, Juan Gabriel,
Mhm.
Vicente Fernandez.
Okay. Right.
That was my first crush.
Okay. Okay.
So there you
Cool.
go.
No, that's awesome. That's awesome. So, any new music that you're working on?
At this moment, no.
Okay.
I am always open to, if I hear something that I really like,
Right.
no doubt I'm going to record it.
Okay.
But right now, I am really enjoying the tours
Mhm.
and getting out there and meeting people. Especially the smaller clubs is what I really like, because
Okay.
afterwards I get to actually, after my performance, I do the meet and greets, and that's when I get to talk to my fans.
Right.
And exchange stories.
Cool.
And I love those stories. Some of them are great.
Right.
Some of them are sad. One lady lost her son, and she said that it was because of my music that kept her going. To me,
That's awesome.
it was heartbreaking, but at the same time, I give her a big hug. And I get a lot of stories like that. you know, that it was the music that pulled them through tough times. So it's not just, hey, it's great, you know, because that's what you think. It's like, oh, I'm going to record this, and it's like people are going to party to it, but no, people go through life with it,
Right.
and it's an honor to have be a little part of their lives, you know.
That's
It's
cool.
it's a gift.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
I totally appreciate it.
For sure. Okay. Okay. So again, I know you're not recording right now, but any artists that you may want to like hopefully one day like connect with or just
Oh wow. I don't know.
okay.
I don't know. That's something I have to think about. I love a lot of the BPM artists that are
Okay.
coming out with some awesome music.
Okay.
So maybe something like that.
Okay.
I'd love to maybe even some hip hop.
Cool.
You know, include a little bit of that funky little beat in there.
Okay. 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 Definitely. So more touring.
Yes.
Are there any like areas where you hope to tour that you haven't toured yet? Like any?
Well, I'm going to Brazil. It's the
Brazil?
first time.
Okay.
In this year, in November.
Okay.
I'm going to Brazil.
Cool.
To 3 different cities in Brazil.
Nice.
And so hopefully that's going to be the beginning of going there more frequently.
Right.
But also, hopefully, I'd love to go to Spain.
Okay.
I know that the record was pretty hot back then
Okay.
over there, so that would be nice.
Yeah.
We'll see how it
Yeah.
all works out.
Okay. How about like Asia or
Absolutely.
Africa? Have you
No.
toured these?
No.
Okay.
No.
Still open.
No, Canada. That's
Canada?
the only one I have performed in
You've been-
Canada.
Okay. Cool. Cool. All right.
So, you know, I just, you know, I when I perform with the B-boys, and I don't know if you know what B-boys are, but
Yeah,
they're
like
the break
Yeah, the
dancers.
break dancers, of course.
And those folks are near and dear to me because it's because of them that they really made Funky Little Beat what it is today. I mean, they just danced to that till they bled, their heads bleed.
Right.
I mean, you've seen these guys. I
Yeah.
mean, they're like
Yeah.
spinning on their heads, and it's like, wow, how do
Yeah.
you do that?
Yeah.
I would be like,
It's hip
I
hop.
would just,
It's
yeah,
hip-hop.
it's awesome.
Yeah.
So you know, I'm including them in my a lot of my concerts.
Okay.
And they kick ass. And so they're near and dear to me, and so are the lowriders. And I hope to see a lot more lowriders. I heard that they were like there were some issues with some communities, and I'm glad to hear that people are coming back with their beautiful lowriders and women too.
Oh yeah. Definitely. For sure. Well, I know we covered a lot. Is there anything else that you want to let the fans know? Where online can they find you?
ConnieMusic.com is where you can find me, and from there it'll direct them into Instagram or Facebook, and there you'll see all the also my dates, my future dates.
Okay.
That's the best way, and you can even contact me, leave a little message, and it'll go straight to management, and they'll get to me and tell me what's going on. You know,
Perfect.
but yeah, I'm absolutely grateful for all the years of my profession. Thank you so much for supporting me, for loving me and my music, and I am just honored to be part of your lives.
For sure. And then what's one piece of advice that you would give to an up and coming artist or a musician that's in this industry, like struggling to get on and just trying to get their music out there? What's one piece of advice you would leave with them?
Just don't give up. Just keep going. Keep going. Sometimes you have to step back. You have to take that first step, but then you have to step back and see what happens. And if that doesn't work, then you go to plan B. And people are going to say, well, yeah, you know, you're not that great, or, you know, don't listen. Don't listen, because there's people out there that aren't that great and they have hit records. So don't go by that. You know your gut, you have that gut feeling, and you know when you're wasting your time with that person and when you finally run into someone that's going to really help you. It's just something that you have in your gut. And like I said, if that's your passion, you stick with it and you do whatever, develop it. If it's playing an instrument or if it's just your vocals, and just have a nice network of people, good people that are gonna help you. They're gonna boost you up and not pull you down.